All right, beautiful day out here, and we got the Kubota KX080-4 with that Eterra EX40 mower on there. That's a flail mower, and we're gonna go through this field and we're gonna mow down some of this coyote brush and thin it up a little bit. So let's get started. just working right at the it starts to drop down into this little ravine right down here. I can get down in here a little bit further, but it's just getting a little bit steep. I gotta say, the one thing that's nice about this mower is that it's lightweight. It is 40 or so inches of cutting area, and because it's lightweight and the spool up time is fast, for lightweight vegetation like this, it does really, really good. A friend of mine has a heavier mulching head that can do larger diameter material, but he kind of complains that it's pretty heavy. So what you're trying to do is reaching out far and down off the side of a road or something, then you really need that reach, and the material you're cutting is lightweight material. I would say a flail mower head like this would be work really good for you. Just really eats it up good. I could probably track down in there a little further. What do you think? Yeah. Get a little steep there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Whoop, there we go. Starting to tip. This is kind of the perfect job for this mower here. You know, it's not really big material. Bushy stuff. But the mower just cuts through this stuff real nice. A little bit of dirt right there. So yeah, I just mowed that little hillside coming down to us here. Not too bad. There's a little divot right there, which I didn't want to drive through that, so I went around this side here. But so yeah, I'm just gonna keep at it and keep mowing, and we'll see how much we can get done this afternoon. from way up on the hill up there. And mowed through. Got some good spots. Got it thinned out. And we are going to keep heading in that direction right there. So. All right, day 2 of this little mowing job here. I shouldn't say little, it's a good big area, but I'm not mowing everything. I'm just mowing the coyote brush mostly and scrolling down over here. This is the next big patch right through here. So gonna get down in the excavator and start mowing, but we started way up at the top over there, worked our way down through this little field, came across and got into this area last night. So let's get that thing fired up, warmed up, and we'll work our way over into this stuff. Let's see if we can do time lapse. Let's see how far we can get there through this area here this afternoon. All right, been a good day out here. Got lots of brush mowed. Just a thick jungle. I mean, some of this stuff was like 10 feet tall. Poison oak bushes that were like 15 feet tall. And some little trees in here that are pretty nice that I'm gonna save. These oak trees. Might save a couple fir trees. Be taking a few of those out though. And yeah, made it all the way down to this little road down here. There's a little trail right here. Runs on up that way. Loops around back up top. And this morning we started over there on that little ridge, worked our way across and then down this way. So I just got a little bit around the backside of this tree I'll probably work on, but yeah, it's looking really good. Getting close to the end of my day. So anyways, wanted to say thank you for watching, and hopefully this was entertaining for you. This Eterra mower, this EX40, phenomenal in terms of cutting the size brush that I was cutting here today. You know, it doesn't mulch it up super fine, but it certainly takes it down. So anything 4 inches and smaller, no problem. With this machine here, an 8-ton machine, I would say would be your best bet, but I know some guys that run them on 5-ton machines. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be safe out there, and we'll catch you next time. Over and out.